The reason why I'm talking about me is because I want to give you the confidence, the belief that it is possible. Now you can hear me speak English today, but I haven't always been here. I haven't been the best. I have been the worst. And coming from the worst, you can speak English fluently and confidently. So I just want you to believe that it's possible. That is why I'm going to talk about my screw-ups, and some of my stupid mistakes. I made a lot of stupid mistakes in my earlier years, and I had the obvious struggles of speaking the language that every learner experiences. So if you're struggling, if you're making mistakes, or if you're scared of people's judgment when you make mistakes, it's normal, okay? It's normal. We have to find out a way to overcome this. Alright, so let's kick off the video. So I'm going to start with my earlier years in my school. I finished all of my education in my mother tongue, and it is Marathi. Those days in the school weren't so great for me. The English classroom was not so great for me. I scored zeros in multiple tests that I hid from my parents. So the teacher used to be so disappointed in me all the time, had lost the hope in me. It wasn't that great for me in the classroom. I got punished several times, and I couldn't say a single word, let alone a sentence, in simple English conversations. Confidence was like an all-time low. Low, 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 low. You know that song? All-time low. The confidence was all-time low. And I wasn't like a high scorer in English. I never scored like high grades in English exams. Never. So for teachers, I was a foolish kid. That's how they perceived me. A foolish kid in the classroom. A foolish kid. And my teachers really believed for real that I'm never going to change, I'm never going to improve, I'm never going to be good at English. And the problem happens, guys, when you start to believe that. Do not believe any of the labels or the lies people put on you. The truth is, you have the capacity to improve. Because of these labels people put on you, you start to believe that to be true about you, and then you stop being who you really are. You start to believe these lies people tell you or people say about you, and you stop being you. This is when most people stop trying to speak in English. You stop speaking English with people because you believe, I'm not good, I'm gonna make mistakes, and people are gonna call me foolish and stupid like my teachers did in my school. And so you stop practicing at all. You don't engage in any conversations at all. You do not participate in English conversations. You stay as away from English as possible. Guys, the truth is, you can speak in English fluently and confidently, but it starts with the belief that I can be confident. I'm going to be confident. You need some belief in you. When you have a belief, now we can come up with the steps that we need to take every single day to improve. Because we have to do the work to improve. Okay, there is no such thing as you're not going to improve. Now, you can improve if you take the right steps. If you did not improve in the past and your teacher said you're never going to improve, it is because you are not using the right methods of teaching. With new ways of learning, we can all improve and succeed. What do we exactly need to do? Well, yes, we can make a video about that if you want to. If you want to improve your English on your own, not like with a teacher or study program or a tuition class or anything like that. And if you want that, I can talk about that in the next video. If you want me to be talking about the steps that you can take every single day to improve and excel in your English, just comment down below. Let me know. Now that we talked about the belief, guys, that I can, it's possible, the second thing that we need to do is set a highest possible goal. Because you need a goal, so you have to set the highest possible goal. I want to write a book in English, so that requires me to be absolute best. Set the high goal. You're going to be the absolute best at English. Because until you believe and until you set a goal, even God won't help you. Because you have to have a goal. Then you have to start trying to achieve that goal. And that's when you receive the assistance from God. If you believe you are average, that's where you're gonna stay. But if you believe that you can achieve what is unachievable, that's when you receive God's assistance on the way, and you actually get there one day to prove to yourself and to everyone else that it is possible. And now you start taking action and you start to do something new that you haven't done before. You're not sticking to those same methods in the classroom that we used that didn't work. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. You have to try new ways of learning. One of the biggest mistakes I did was to continue to learn in the traditional educational ways. Stick to the grammar rules. Read newspapers and watch movies. Listen to news in English. All these ways never worked for me. I had to try something new. And once I tried something new, which was practical, I started to improve and I continued to improve. Anyways guys, the thing is, if you use functional ways of learning, you will excel in English. Moving on guys, so some of the most common problems people experience when they're trying to learn a new language, or if you are a beginner at English, then you might experience poor pronunciation, can't find the right words on the right time, you have trouble understanding the different accents from all over the world sometimes. All of these problems guys, they're normal. You're a beginner right now. You're not already perfect and nobody's expecting you to be perfect. People told us in your earlier years that you have to be perfect. And it is wrong to make a mistake. That's the biggest mistake. It's through mistakes that we learn, that we slowly fix and eliminate our flaws. You cannot stop making mistakes. If you want to stop making mistakes, that means you have to stop living your life. When you make one mistake, don't be ashamed that I'm wrong. Admit it to yourself and to others and laugh at yourself. Oh, that was stupid of me to say it like that. I made stupid mistakes. Even recently, I didn't know how you spell pronunciation. The word pronunciation. I wrote it wrong on my Instagram and one of my students actually corrected me. And it was great to realize, wow, I'm still making stupid mistakes and I still didn't know a lot of things in English. I'm never going to be perfect, probably, but I can always be my best. I can be better than I was yesterday, and although it's great to strive for perfection, but know that it's unrealistic, and our mistakes, our inadequacies, our flaws, imperfections is what makes us beautiful human beings. It's okay to make mistakes, especially when it comes to speaking English. Just go out there and make mistakes and people laugh at you. It's because they have this small, tiny mindset, closed minds. Oh, he made a mistake. He is so stupid. We are so better than you because we are right. You just made a mistake. Yes, I made a mistake and I'm so glad I made a mistake. I'm going to learn from it and I finally got a chance to be better because I made a mistake. Thank you. And if you want to laugh at me, go ahead and gladly celebrate my mistake because you have this tiny mindset and you're probably never going to change or improve into someone new. But I'm going to, because I'm learning from my mistakes. Change your mindset about mistakes and you will be unstoppable, my friend. Go to war with your weak mind that is scared of exposing yourself as you are, and let's start working on all of our weaknesses and let's be strong. Let's excel. Let's be the best, guys. Alright? I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.